Family and friends, welcome to Western Washington University's June 2024 commencement ceremony. Please join me as we celebrate the class of 2024.
President Randhawa, the university community is assembled for commencement.
Please stand as you are able for our national anthem. We will be led in singing by a student in Western Washington University's music department, Mia Pinkau.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Members of the class of 2024, returning Western alums, faculty and staff, families and friends of the graduates, welcome to today's commencement ceremony. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we gather today on the ancestral homelands of the Coast Salish peoples who have lived in the Salish Sea Basin all throughout the San Juan Island and the North Cascades watershed from time immemorial. Please join me in expressing our deepest respect and gratitude for our indigenous neighbors, the Lummi Nation and Nooksack tribe, and for their enduring care and protection of our shared lands and waterways. Our graduating veterans are wearing white stoles for this ceremony, and we have many veterans among the family and friends joining us today. Please join me in thanking our veterans for their service. Academic commencement is a centuries-old tradition. By its definition, commencement is a beginning, the beginning of a new adventure as an alum of Western Washington University. Over the past 130 years, Western has conferred more than 140,000 degrees. Last winter, 505 students received degrees. This spring, we had 1,749 graduates. Commencement is a time to celebrate, but also a time of reflection about values, commitments, and above all, the people whose dedication makes this milestone possible. Please join me as we recognize those who have made it possible the achievement of today's graduates and who have supported these graduates emotionally, spiritually, financially, and with lasting love and affection. First, I would like to recognize all the families and friends of graduates who are here with us today. Please join me in thanking them for their guidance and support of our graduates. Western's greatest pride is in the accomplishments of our graduates and the contributions they make to their communities and our society. Our faculty help nurture this creativity and excellence, and it is our faculty and staff who provide the mentorship and support needed for long-term growth and success. Will the faculty and staff, including emeritus and emerita, please rise and be recognized? In key leadership positions included with me on our platform today are trustees, community leaders who, on behalf of the people of Washington, direct and guide the work of the university. Representing the Board of Trustees today is Trustee Sue Sharp. Officers of the university on the platform today are Brad Johnson, Provost and Executive Vice President, Melinda Husky, Vice President for Enrollment and Student Services, Donna Gibbs, Vice President for University Relations and Marketing, Joyce Lopes, Vice President for Business and Financial Affairs, Kim O'Neill, Vice President for University Advancement, and Jacqueline Hughes, Chief Diversity Officer. The deans on the platform today are Dean of the Graduate School and Vice Provost for Research, David Patrick, Dean of Fairhaven College of Interdisciplinary Studies, Caskey Russell, Dean of Woodring College of Education, Kevin Roxas, and Dean of Western Libraries, John Denneker. The mace from medieval times symbolizes the university's authority to confer degrees and is borne by a leader of our outstanding faculty. Our mace bearer today is the President of the Faculty Senate, Brandon Dupont. To bring you greetings on behalf of the faculty, I present Professor Dupont.
Thank you, and good afternoon, class of 2024. Welcome to all the guests, the family, friends, and supporters. I have the privilege of saying congratulations to our graduating students on behalf of Western's faculty. So over the past several years, you have, of course, interacted with faculty, with your professors in a whole bunch of ways. Mostly, of course, those interactions happen in the classroom environment, but professors also serve as academic advisors, club advisors, and in a variety of other roles. So we really do develop over time a unique relationship with our students. And even though those regular interactions end as you graduate and move on to do other things, you will remain a part of this scholarly community. And I'm certain my colleagues will agree with me when I ask that you keep in touch with us. There's nothing better than hearing from former students. So as you may have guessed, most of us don't become university professors because of the massive compensation packages, signing bonuses, or other such perks. We don't even do it because we get to occasionally wear funny hats and robes, although that's a pretty good part of the job as well. We do it, I think, because we understand how transformative education can be in our lives. The benefits of education, of the degree that you will receive here today, go beyond just access to jobs and to higher earning power. Those are pretty good reasons as well, but they also include other things like how we think about the world around us, the good that we can do in our communities, even if it's in small and incremental ways. I'm sure you've learned a lot of important and interesting things at your time, during your time here at Western, but I hope that one of the things you've learned is the importance of asking the right kinds of questions. As the physicist Richard Feynman once wrote, the most powerful tool of your mind is not its capacity to know, but its ability to question. And so questioning, intellectual curiosity, asking the right kinds of questions, is one of the things that I think you've had an opportunity to develop in your time here at Western, but it also requires continual practice, and I would encourage you to do that. I would also encourage you to couple that with intellectual humility, that is to say, being open to diverse perspectives, recognizing that there are things we don't know and we can gain some value from interacting with others. That can be hard to do, but I think it is, in fact, the essence of learning. So I wanted to leave you today with a quote about this concept of intellectual humility from the 19th century philosopher John Stuart Mill, who wrote in part the following: "The only way in which a human being can make some approach to knowing the whole of a subject is by hearing what can be said about it by persons of every variety of opinion, and studying all modes in which it can be looked at by every character of mind. No wise man ever acquired his wisdom in any mode but this, nor is it in the nature of human intellect to become wise in any other manner." So if you head out into the world driven by those concepts, by intellectual curiosity, being open to diverse perspectives, I think you'll be in a pretty good place to navigate whatever comes next. So with that, let me again say congratulations to our students on behalf of the faculty here at Western. Again, stay in touch with us, and good luck to you in whatever comes next. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor DuPont. Western proudly exists as a manifestation of the vision and the values of the people of the state of Washington. To bring you greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees is Trustee Sue Sharp.
I'm aware I stand between you and your degrees, so I'm going to keep this brief. Congratulations and welcome graduates, family and friends of graduates, and special guests. President Rondada noted that the governor appoints a volunteer board of trustees who serve on your behalf and the people of this great state to protect and steward the legacy of this exceptional university. Speaking for my board colleagues, we are honored to serve in this role, and it's a responsibility we assume with great care. Today is all about recognizing and celebrating you, the graduates, and your exceptional achievement. Also, it's an opportunity to share with you a request from the people in your communities, whether you're a Washington resident, a resident of another state, or an international student. The people of Washington believe and are invested in your future and support your ability to pursue your passions. Follow your aspirations, not just for your benefit, but for all who can benefit from your expertise. Today marks a major life transition, one of continued growth, independence, empowerment, and self-determination. It's also a unique opportunity and responsibility to give back, to contribute to the social, economic, and cultural health of your community, your state, and your world. As you pursue the personal and professional journeys that lie ahead, remember the pride your communities take and their encouragement to you to use those gifts for the greater good. On behalf of the university trustees, congratulations, best wishes, do well, be well, and enjoy the opportunities that lie ahead.
Thank you, Trustee Sharp. Today's student speaker is Patharissa Wick, who is receiving a Bachelor of Arts this summer with a concentration in storytelling of the African diaspora, leveraging Black voices for social progress. Patharissa was an active member of the Fairhaven community, serving on the curriculum committee, mentoring fellow students, and studying abroad in Senegal. She's also a freelance arts and culture reporter. Today, Patharissa will speak about holding identity alongside community. Please welcome your class speaker, Patharissa Wick.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. It is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today to commemorate this momentous occasion. I would like to share a quote with you that has been on my mind lately. Yoga is not about self-improvement or making ourselves better. It is a process of deconstructing all of the barriers we may have erected that prevent us from having an authentic connection with ourselves and with the world. This tenet is extremely important because the effort to change and improve ourselves is fraught with the risk of subtle self-aggression that only produces more unhappiness. We cannot strive towards something we already are. Donna Farhi. That quote was shared with me after a yoga session led by Western outdoor excursion leader Emily Freudenberger during the women's and non-binary sea kayaking trip, where a group of about 12 Western students paddled 3 hours each way to Sinclair Island. I can truly say that that trip was an unexpected highlight of my time here at Western. During it, I bonded with other students, almost all of us strangers when we showed up. Sitting by the fire at night as we got to know each other, I joked that this was a story they would tell their kids one day, the memories we made and the things we learned from each other. I learned that stepping outside of your comfort zone and safe spaces can create new ones. I learned that the Viqueen Lodge where we stayed was bought by women for the college in 1928. As we signed the guest book sitting there on the table inside the lodge, I realized that like those women, we are now a part of the history of this community. Oh, and I also learned that composting toilets are far superior to porta potties when it comes to smell. I must admit to you that this speech changed many times from its first draft. Originally, I focused on my own journey while here. I spoke about how I am a non-traditional student in college in my 40s, how I'm a first-generation graduate despite my family being in this country since enslavement. I was focused on identity instead of community because so much of my life revolves around who I am. But who are we except for humans trying to navigate life by having authentic connections with ourselves and with the world? My classmates taught me that despite our differences in age, race, gender, and class, we are a community. After the isolation we have collectively experienced in the last few years, we need each other. As you move forward into the coming years and this time fades to be replaced with new memories, do not forget how we are tied together. Continue to work to deconstruct the barriers that limit your authenticity, that prevent you from seeing the humanity in each other. And remember to celebrate your achievements no matter how long they take, whether it takes years or generations. And finally, I would like to close with another insight from my sea kayaking trip, a trip that I almost didn't take because as a Black woman, I typically do not feel safe in outdoor spaces. This wisdom also comes from Emily, a sage amongst us. Did you know that wild animals lead extremely stressful lives but rarely experience psychological trauma? Why? Because they shake when they are experiencing tension or stress. But humans are discouraged from doing this because, well, it looks weird. I don't know about you, but after everything I've been through recently, the isolation from my loved ones, the thousands of Zoom rooms, and the transition of getting back to normal while still getting a college degree, I am pretty ready to let it all go, to celebrate, to, as Taylor Swift says, shake it off, or as my new friend Emily says, to discombobulate myself. So if you want to do a little shake before you walk across that stage, to let go of anything, do. Then move forward into the next chapter of your life, remembering that the truest version of yourself has been with you all along, guiding you to this very moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Pathrisa, for your remarks. Graduates, congratulations. Today we celebrate your accomplishments during your time here at Western. You, our graduates, are the greatest contribution we as an academic institution make to society, and we look forward to the many ways you are going to shape the world. I'm excited about your future and what lies ahead for you. This is a time when technological advancements have placed the world at your fingertips. There are opportunities for you and your generation that have not existed previously or have been limited to certain segments of society or globe. At the same time, our global society faces many challenges: the climate crisis, emerging and chronic diseases, mental health issues, gender inequality, geopolitical tensions, and the quest for basic human rights for everyone, to name a few. We hope that at Western we have created the foundation for you to pursue intellectual exploration of these challenges, consider social problems from a diverse array of perspectives, and understand how to navigate an increasingly interconnected global society to foster collaborations and build community. Ultimately, your most lasting impact will be measured by the lives you touch and the positive differences you make in your communities. The world needs your passion as you commit to causes larger than yourself. Your education will truly become higher when it is put to higher purposes. We wish each one of you the very best in your personal and professional life. We celebrate and congratulate each one of you today and welcome you as you join the esteemed ranks of the alumni of Western Washington University. At this time, we will commence the formal process of recognizing our graduates and distributing diplomas. But before we start, I would like to acknowledge the students who passed away this year still in the pursuit of their degrees. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor those students. Thank you. Dean Patrick will now come forward and present the candidates for doctoral and master's degrees.
Will the candidates for doctoral and master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Will the faculty please rise? President Randhawa, I present these candidates for doctoral and master's degrees upon the recommendation of their faculty advisors, their thesis committees, and on behalf of our faculty, I certify they have satisfactorily completed the course requirements for the degree, have met the high scholastic standards of the university, and have been approved by the Graduate Council. I present them for the conferring of their degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty of Western Washington University, and by the authority vested in me by our Board of Trustees, and in conformity with the laws of the state of Washington, I confer upon you the degree appropriate to the work you have completed, with all the associated responsibilities, privileges, and honors. Congratulations. Putting the graduates today will be members of the faculty. Dean Patrick will read the names of the recipients of doctoral and master's degree. Will the recipients of the Doctor of Education in Education Leadership now proceed to the platform? Following them, we ask that the recipients of the master's degree proceed to the platform. Please be seated.
Presenting the recipients of the Doctor of Education in Education Leadership. Gregory Wynn Allison, Doctor of Education, Education Leadership. Christine Elizabeth Bell, Doctor of Education, Education Leadership. Scott Marcel Like, Doctor of Education, Education Leadership. Kelly Ann Raymond, Doctor of Education, Education Leadership. Presenting the recipients of master's degrees. Frederick Sharif Collins, Jr., Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Rebecca L. McLean, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Rachel Kita Widu, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Emily Ruth Lust, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Carly Danielle Davis, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Austin Jack Browning, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Jacob Dwayne Hipsch, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Elizabeth Gaspar Gonzalez, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Kaylee Marie Ortiz, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Jacob Ray Kinzer, Master of Education, Adult and Higher Education. Ambar Guadalupe Dominguez, Master of Education, Adult, Language and Literacy. Stephanie Diaz, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Beatrice Churupe, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Karina Deanna Swank, Master of Education, Language and Literacy, Outstanding Graduate. Carrie Sire, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Sabrina Louise Scarlett Strader, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Megan Marie Robinson, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Amanda Marie Potter, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Sheila K. Clark, Master of Education, Language and Literacy. Josie Francis Steele, Master in Teaching. Benjamin Reed Ramsey, Master in Teaching. Samantha Kim Grubbs, Master in Teaching. Erica Teresa Dedil Antonio, Master in Teaching. Megan Claire Todaro, Master in Teaching. Lauren Elizabeth Kahileg McDonald, Master in Teaching. Riley Miriam Fitchett, Master in Teaching. Chase Mackenzie Gilly, Master in Teaching. Ulisa Fernandez Frosto, Master in Teaching. Sarah May Sagayama Portasan, Master in Teaching. Isabel Violet Lancaster, Master in Teaching. Iratza Martinez Santa Cruz, Master in Teaching. Jennifer Ramirez Barriga, Master in Teaching. Cody James Linklater, Master in Teaching. Elijah Aaron Brewington, Master in Teaching. Jordan Andrew Grant, Master in Teaching. Courtney Ann Lott, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Alonzo Anthony Gogog, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Amanda Hartwell Rant, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Amanda Leigh Hickey, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Tristan Raphael, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Hermanjit Kaur Sidhu, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Brian Jordan Van Garderen, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Natalie May Lindquist, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Stephen M. Carlson, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Jillian Allison McKay, Master in Teaching. Abigail Christine True, Master in Teaching, Outstanding Graduate. Hannah Lorraine Thuhoa Meldal, Master in Teaching. Kel Mossman, Master in Teaching. Jordan Taylor Buffon, Master in Teaching. Maddox Dante Monica Pearson, Master in Teaching. Julia Sarah Burns, Master in Teaching. Sarah M. Lee, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation, Outstanding Graduate. Vanessa Nicole Zoller, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation Counseling. Tina Jean Stark, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation Counseling. Hannah Beth King, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation Counseling. Scott Thomas Crane, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation Counseling. Melanie J. Poe, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation Counseling. Ashley Bastis, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation Counseling. Hope Sabiston, Master of Arts, Rehabilitation Counseling. Jacob Wolf Adler, Master in Teaching. Lionel A. Barraza, Master in Teaching. Juan Carlos Villagarozagasa, Master in Teaching. Daniel Stevens Ackinger, Master in Teaching. Zahira Almejo Lopez, Master in Teaching, Multilingual Education. Michelle X. Lopez Olvera, Master in Teaching, Multilingual Education. Sophia Elizabeth Medina Hernandez, Master in Teaching, Multilingual Education. Philip Philippe M. Kendall, Master in Teaching, Multilingual Education. Please join me in congratulating these graduates who have completed their doctoral and master's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Patrick. Provost Johnson will now join me in conferring the bachelor's degree upon eligible candidates.
Well, okay. If you're ready, let me hear you. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise and remain standing? Will the faculty please rise? President Randhawa, I am proud to present these candidates, and on behalf of the faculty of Western Washington University, I recommend they be awarded the baccalaureate degree, subject to the satisfactory completion of any outstanding assignments or requirements.
On the recommendation of the faculty of Western Washington University and by the authority vested in me by our Board of Trustees, and in conformity with the laws of the state of Washington, I confer upon you the degree appropriate to the work you have completed, with all the associated responsibilities, privileges, and honors that the credential carries. Congratulations. Please be seated. You may proceed to the platform to receive your diploma when called by your dean.
Presenting the graduates from the Woodring College of Education. Josephine Rudnick. Mackenzie Walsh, Brianna Capes, Emily C. Turner, Jennifer Valeria Escobar Lopez, magna cum laude, outstanding graduate in early childhood education. Rosa Cristina Figueroa, Sarah Hennessy, Sophia Kirsten Lapointe, Chloe Lynn Miller, Sage Roberts, Megan Higginson, magna cum laude, Amelia Beatrice Ard, magna cum laude, Mikkel Zavala, Ariella Schiller Ekizawa, cum laude, Mella Antoinette Van Den Dunyan, Jessica Neal, Riley Madison Kenyon, cum laude, Adeline Landa Garcia, Maria Martinez Bautista, Jessica Caitlin Ellen Adam, Cheyenne Autumn Maniz, Catherine Marguerite Hill, Fabine Zoller, Rowan Schutz, Abigail Gray, magna cum laude, Bartholomew Bruce Lewis, cum laude, outstanding graduate in general science education. Patharisa Vick, Elizabeth Helen Plogger, cum laude, outstanding graduate in general science education. Elizabeth Cook, Hannah Chernikoff. Stephanie Baker. Hunter Dilks. Carla Beatriz Marasco. Loriana V. Castellanos. Erica Grace Bowers. Naomi Rebecca Evans. Abigail Wren Fierro Burdick. Christian Comini. Avery Faith Weber, magna cum laude. Maite Carolina Espinoza. Crystal Aaliyah White. Linda R. Connor. Mabel Hernandez Colazo. Sophia Marie Jiaoli Pansifu Turner. Wendy Roseo Pablo Marking. Brandy Schnell, magna cum laude. Danica Ray Dela Paz, magna cum laude. Kwang Min Lee. Rachel Ann Hollinsworth. Olivia Miley. Megan Boggs. Lindsay Colleen White. Jenna Hiley. Lydia Masambo Nacobello. Abigail Edna Akanii Ames. Charlotte Bedner. Zora Bernie Jones. Abby Forsberg. Haley Sharon Bridges, University Honors College, magna cum laude. Taryn Larson. Corey Park, magna cum laude. Cameron Thompson. Nico Achen. Nico Murch. Maria Belen Herrera. Cecilia Leticia Regozo Delgado. Lauren Kelly Silva. Chelsea Ann Buchanan Salisbury. Grace Amir Chami. Kelsey Nicole Carroll, Outstanding Graduate in Inclusive Education. Nicole Louise Gesford. Joseph McElroy. Grace Schilly. Jordan Daniel Rosa. Riley Lauren James. Zoe Koch. Josie Bocci. Grace Kildall. Desiree Isabella Maycomer. Isabella Balderrama, magna cum laude. Spencer White. Olivia Moa. Kaylee Van Dyke. Megan McCoy. Emma Grace DeVore, magna cum laude. McKenna Rhea Cannon. Brizelda Ruby Cardenas Ibarra. Doris Tabala Mung Lik Mott. Kaylee Watmore, Danielle Porter, Emily Nicole Wininger, Samantha Thiel, Kelly Leth, Tristan Verdogo, Emily Parker, Janelle Ogalesko Manandik, Logan Marin Samuels, Elizabeth Awayo Ramos, Jordan Trainer, Jenny Marie Wise, Ashley Downing, Taylor Eldridge, Kayana Miller, Colby M. O'Leary, Hannah Rhodes, Vanessa Bridget Capone, Mark D. Robinson, magna cum laude, Siobhan Catherine Ellsbury, magna cum laude, Kaylee Lynn Fairbanks, Sarah Elizabeth Macquarie, Amandeep Kaur, Pateni Lorraine Nolovo, Dorothy Ann Nice, Joanna Lopez Espinoza, Celeste Elvira Hernandez Pineda, Adeline Narciso Amigdio, Laura B. Madden, Hannah Jean Forbes, Maylin Sendejas, Juliana Ashley Estrada, Gabriela Perez, Taylor Provence, outstanding graduate in special education, Sarah Ray, Selena Fanning, Melanie Pitavau Nya Wilson, the Presidential Scholar, outstanding graduate in early childhood education and special education. Tyra Lewis, Julia Delaney Peterson, Michaela Liljenberg, Raquel Alexis Zavala, Samantha Geneva Snyder, Emma Smith, Emma Bessie Wilson, Sarah Ardell Mitchell, magna cum laude, Tegan English, Sophia Carson, Mimi Reeder, Sarah Brousseau, Riley Vaughn, Caitlin Hitchcock, Samantha Savau, Taylor Renee Mace, Adeline Vivodo, Emma Hinterberger. Iceland Anaya. Abram Ruiz Ramirez, magna cum laude. Amaris Marie Evening Star Turner. Emil Theodore Maloney, magna cum laude. Gabriel Elizabeth Maddock. Cassina Snow Manti. Isabella Schiefelbein. Max Smith, magna cum laude. Peyton Laws Ninneman, magna cum laude, outstanding graduate in mathematics education. Haley Wiseman. Please join me in congratulating these graduates from the Woodring College of Education.
All right. Presenting graduates from the Fairhaven College of Interdisciplinary Studies. Zoe Malina Fawcett Maniszewski. Clara Wallner. Brant Sheldon. Liam McFarland. Riley Connor. Sebastian Gray Jordan. Well done. Ryan Severin Ertman. Robert Emmett Bonds. Robin Shear. Miles William Quinton Owen. Sophia Dart. Lauren Wetzel. Kira DeLuna. Mallory Schaaf-Bauer. Abby Loyal. Maya Jasmine Harrison. Bjorn Jarl Jacobs Fritjof. All right. William Peter Wheat Enkel. Jericho Levitt. Kate Conway, University Honors College. Jessica Claire Brown. Teal Gamar. Katie Biancala Raker. Emma Rose York. Catherine Bean Carley. Natalia Nixon. Isabel Graham. Isabella Margaret Helen Barber Lowell. Miroslava Golovach. Ari Sardo Masi. Gracie Reed Edwards. Perseus Badalov, University Honors College. Claire Lillian Farley. Samantha Heron. Shannon M. Hoynes. Marcelina Mendoza Feliciano. Kenya Anaha Sorino Hernandez. Madison Gilbert. Kaylee McRae, University Honors. Aubrey Radke. Zoe Cowan. Max Daniels. Joshua Sternkorv. Maisie McDonald. Felicia Doherty. Kimberly Casey Code. Ileana Guillen. Hillary Banks. Orion Sky Winter. Cameron Lynn Schwanebeck. Sabine Hopper. Eva Solivad. Avery Pame. Eden Light. Miriam Chana Buckman. Sebastian Mendoza. Braden Johnson Untied. Caitlin Teal. Isla Middlestead. Carson Wolf Paddock. Evan Meckie Embleton. Aurora Chambers. Carl Francis Lamb. Sonia Lerner. Oh, hey, Frail. Frau de Belle. Joanna Ruth Osborne Lynch. All right, thank you, Fairhaveners. Now presenting graduates from the University Interdisciplinary Studies. Elizabeth Card. Emmanuel Keene. Isla Denman Miller Tarleton, cum laude. Jasmine Juarez Anaya. Annabelle Quinlisk. Alexis Jordan. Emma Catherine Martin, University Honors College, outstanding graduate in Marine and Coastal Science. Maya Renee Giss. Maya Elena Mijares, University Honors College. Rachel Louise Mead. Declan Tracy. Ryan H. McConnell. Andrew Johnson. Dania Holt. Sofia Ferreira, magna cum laude, outstanding graduate in energy science and technology. Julia Stick. Joshua Hales. Jeffrey Vasquez Perez. Robert Davis, cum laude. Olivier Singbo. Joseph Steffel. Benjamin Terry McNett. Emma Mateer. Ryan Daniels. Megan Belushi. Andrew Paul Burbaum. Please join me in congratulating these graduates from Fairhaven College of Interdisciplinary Studies and from the University of Interdisciplinary Studies. Well done.
Graduates, if you would allow me to guide you in one more tradition, would you please stand one more time? You can now move your tassels from right to left, signifying the completion of your degree. Please be seated. One more note of thanks. I would like to express my appreciation to the many people who have worked long hours and served in critical roles planning and implementing today's graduation ceremony. Thank you. I ask that the audience remain in your seats during the recession of the faculty and graduates. It is a tradition at Western that faculty and graduates follow commencement with the memory walk ceremony. My colleagues on this stage and our faculty will lead our graduates out of Carver and to Red Square. Before entering Red Square, graduates will have the opportunity to deposit items reflective of their time at Western in a time capsule, which we will later seal and cement into the walkway in front of Old Main under a marble stone engraved with this year. We invite you to visit that walkway before you leave campus. After the completion of the ceremony, graduates will meet their guests in Red Square. Now, before the recession, I invite Mia La Pinkau again to the stage to lead us as we sing the alma mater. She will be accompanied by the Western String Quartet, also from our music department. Please join in. The words are inside the back cover of your program. Please rise and remain standing in place as you are able for the alma mater and until the recessional of the faculty and graduates is complete.